Hey everybody, I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chasetheheat. Look what I got here. This is a fermented pepper sauce made from the Carboruga pepper. This was sent to me by Jordan Epstein. He's a friend of mine. I'll tell you something. The reason I'm talking about this was a gift, but I got to tell you something. I'm going to put his name and his link in the description box below. He embodies what's good about the pepper community. He creates these pepper sauces, fermented pepper sauces, and he does this to fight hunger, and he has some other causes. So guys, I'm going to put his link in the description box below for Jordan. He's a nice guy, and he has a good heart. This is his Carboruga fermented pepper sauce. Now, the Carboruga is a pepper that was created, developed by Tony Sherwood. All right. Now, what it is, the way he got the pepper, the Carboruga, was he took boot carbons and crossed them with 7 pots and Trinidad scorpions, and so the pod is a pod that's very pimply, and when it ripens, it's bright yellow, which is where this color comes from. But there's vinegar in this and peppers. I'm not sure exactly the fermentation process he uses, but I'm excited about this. This, I'm told, is very good. Let me share with you what he said this would be good on. He said, oh my gosh, give me a second, guys. All right. He said this is really good on burritos, fish tacos, rice, things like that. I think it'd be great on tacos. I should have brought this with me this morning. I went to a great breakfast Mexican restaurant here in Reno and had great breakfast. This would have been perfect on. I'll bring it next time. All right. So this is his Carboruga fermented pepper sauce. Beautiful yellow color. Now let me give you the aroma. Just pepper. Oh, what a nice smell. Beautiful pepper aroma. Oh, I have a thing for yellow pods. I really do. All right, so look, here's the dropper. It comes in. It is empty. And it is as full as I can get it. I'm trying to Scoville. This is Chasetheheat. Sorry. I have a little more. Just great pepper flavor. There's a bit of sourness, and that comes from the fermentation, not so much from the vinegar. Kind of a vinegar finish, but just great pepper flavor. It's mild in heat. This is like a 2 for me, maybe a 3. 2 for me. This should be like a 5 or a 6 for a non-chili, middle of the road, but delicious pepper flavor. This is going to be great on tacos. Oh my goodness. It's a reason to make tacos. I do have one more I'm going to be reviewing shortly. But I'm really excited about this because you know what? Jordan is giving back. He's taking a passion and a love he's got, creating something neat, and then he's fighting hunger and creating jobs. That's one of his things, his job creation. He's a good dude. Come on, man. That's awesome. I love that. This flavor is great. Oh. Boy, really great pepper flavor. Boy, that's delicious. Tasty. Mild in heat, you know, like I said, for a non-chili, it'd be middle of the road 5, maybe a 6. It's going to be like a 2 for me. But so tasty. I mean, the aroma. The aroma's great. But boy, he's giving back, and that's one. You know, you guys that are some of you guys have found the channel. I get comments all the time. People say, "Oh, I used to be into pepper, but I'm chasing the heat now." We're all chasing the heat, one way or another. But it's really neat. I have a lot of people that are now becoming a part of the chili community. If you tap it on Facebook and some other social medias, there's an awful lot of pepper groups, and it sounds crazy if you're just looking at this for the first time, there is a pepper community. And I mean, it's worldwide. There are subscribers to this channel are in 110 countries right now. There are people that are chasing the heat all over the world. So this is a really neat community you've tapped into, and people like Jordan. This is what it's about. I remember early on, let me tell you something, when I first got into some pepper groups on Facebook, this was a really neat story. It was beginning of last year's grow. I don't remember the guy's name. He had a terrible thing happen. I mean, listen, grand scheme of things, it was little. It wasn't like anybody died. Bad weather came in and just trashed every plant he had. I think he had like 40 plants. He posted something on social media explaining what had happened. He didn't say, hey, help me. Can you help me, you guys? Can you rally for me? He just said, oh, what a bummer. You're not going to believe it. My plants are all gone, all of them. Let me tell you what happened. People all over the place in the pepper community had extras, had plants, surplus plants, and they mailed him. He ended up having a better grow because of the way the chili community rallied around him and helped him. And he didn't ask for it. But that's the chili community. So if you're just tapped into this and you just started to chase the heat and you find yourself wanting to eat some of the cool things that I eat, and you find yourself pushing a little bit more, looking for a little bit hotter, you're part of the chili community. So it's a great community, but these are the people that make it happen. It's really neat. Makes me feel glad to be a part of it. Another great one that's just last week, really great guy, Eddie Poulin, wonderful guy, good friend of mine. He had all this amazing grow equipment, heat lights and lights, and you wouldn't believe the setup he had. It was incredible. I mean, for like a large number, like over 1,000 plants. Really amazing, the setup, and he gave it away. And what he did was he told everybody on Facebook about it, and ended up giving to a teacher in the Midwest who was working with his students. But he looked at it all, and he gave this away. Not only did he just give it away, he paid for the shipping to send it to this guy. So that's the chili community. It's amazing. I'm glad I'm a part of it. I'm glad you're a part of it. And if you aren't, tap into us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. There are a lot of people that are into peppers. Find out who they are. They're great people, and it's neat. Pretty good stuff. You're a part of it. Let me just have a little bit more. Again, the Carboruga. What a neat flavor. It's interesting. I've never reviewed a Carboruga. I reviewed it. I think I reviewed one pod from Tony Sherwood early on in the channel. A new pod he hadn't released yet, which was really neat. But the Carboruga, this is a pod I'd like to review. You'll see it at some point. But thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a part of this. You're a part of it. Thanks for watching. You'll see a link in the description box for Jordan. He's a good guy, and he's fighting hunger. Reach out to him. He's a good guy. Appreciate you guys chilling out with me today. It's kind of neat. Right here is the Chasetheheat pepper. Click on that pepper. When you do, you're not just watching this anymore. You really are part of this community. You're part of the Scoville squad, part of the family. So click on that pepper. That's my motivation to make more. And as soon as we hit 10,000 subscribers, ooh, whew, makes my heart pound. That's how good this one's going to be. But anyway, if you don't want to miss these videos, click on the bell and you won't. All right. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville. This was Chasetheheat.